Well, how do and welcome back. Today I am reviewing a beer from Little Creatures. It's their pale ale. Little Creatures is a brewery in Western Australia, and this was first brewed in 2001, and it's said that this is the beer that started the craft beer movement in Australia. So I suppose in that sense it's a little like Punk IPA in the UK or Sierra Nevada in America. This one is the beer that started the craft beer movement in Australia back in 2001. So let me open it and we'll see what it looks like. There's also a little bit of a sad tale to tell about this beer, but I'll discuss that after. Let's see what this beer looks like. There we go. A very fizzy orange, pale orange colour. Bubbles streaming up. It's hazy, and that's because they use wheat in the recipe. And a nice big 3-finger fluffy white head. Well, it looks very nice and it smells very nice. I can smell it from here. Yeah, a lot of like tropical fruit notes. Passion fruit, some orange, a bit of lemon. Now you've got to remember, back in 2001 when this was brewed, I imagine that beers were just like your standard lagers, standard pale ales like your Coopers, and so these aromas must have been completely new to them. Okay, let me dive in and we'll see what it tastes like. Very refreshing, effervescent. Carbonation is just moving it around the mouth. It's got a very soft feel to it because of the wheat. You can taste a little bit of the malt. There's some nice sweetness there, but it's really those tropical fruit flavours. The lemon right at the back, virtually no bitterness at all. It's really all about letting those hops sing, which must have been something, really revolutionary back in 2001, I imagine. It's a 330ml can. I got 12 of them for about £18 on Amazon, which means that it's about £1.50 a can, so very reasonably priced for this Australian pale ale. That is nice. That really is nice. I would definitely, I'd definitely buy a pack of these, because the sad tale is they may not be available for long. So how can this be £1.50 when a VB can, which is not much bigger, costs £2.50 and the Cooper's bottles are £2.50? The simple reason is this is brewed by 4Pure in London, not Western Australia. That's where the brewery is. However, it's not brewed under licence because 4Pure and Little Creatures are owned by Lion. Now Lion is a massive company, big beer company in Australia. They're owned by Kirin Brewery in Japan, and Kirin Brewery is owned by Mitsubishi, the big Mitsubishi, so it's a massive company. Lion own a lot of Australian beer brands, Little Creatures, also 4X. Remember 4X? If we're in the UK, the 80s and 90s, it was very popular. So they own 4X, they own Tooheys, they own Iron Jack, they own Furphy's, lots and lots of beer brands in Australia, and also lots of beer brands in New Zealand. Well, in 2018 they bought 4Pure in London, and they also bought the year after Magic Rock UK, which is in Huddersfield. So Magic Rock is it's like a collaboration between an American brewer and a British brewer, and they set up this company. There's a brewery in America, there's a brewery in UK, and they're both owned by Lion. So I don't know if I can call this a beer from the Southern Hemisphere, because in a sense it is, but it's brewed in London. Lion's reason for buying 4Pure and Magic Rock was because they wanted to introduce Australian and New Zealand beers to Europe and to the UK market. So that's why this is so reasonably priced, because it's only brewed in London and there's no import tax. The sad story is that I think it was last year or earlier this year, Lion have decided to pull out of the UK market. So their brands like Little Creatures, and they also own the New Belgium brewery in America, and 4Pure brew, I think it's called Voodoo Ranger IPA, which is an American IPA from the New Belgium brewery. They're not going to be available to us. It's on the market, it's up for sale. For whatever reason, Lion have just decided to pull out of the UK. So it's a shame. Reasonably priced American, Australian, New Zealand, wherever beers are hard to come by in the UK, and it's sad that more are going. But so buy it while you can, because Little Creatures probably won't be available soon, as the 4Pure company is up for sale, and Lion, who own Little Creatures, is pulling out entirely from the UK market. Sad, very, very sad. But it's a really nice beer, so get a few, and it's reasonably priced, because it'll be great for the spring, for the summer. It's a really nice beer when you've been gardening or doing some work outdoors and you're just sitting down wanting a nice cold refreshing beer. This is a really nice one to select. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow I'm brewing my Saison. I've actually got all my ingredients here, and I'll be brewing that tomorrow. I'm going to video myself doing that, and that will probably up early next week, and then we'll have to see what happens, because I'm going away for a few days next week for work. Well, I think I am. The company seems to be having a problem buying me the airfare for some reason, so hopefully I'll be going away for a few days, and then we'll see what happens the weekend after, see if we can get a video of some sort up. But anyway, so that's my review of Little Creatures Pale Ale. It's really nice. I can understand why it's quite a famous beer. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye for now. Cheers.